What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Picks and Parlays. I'm your host, Allie Burns, and with me today for your Wednesday night NBA free pick, I've got Tim Earl from Earl Sports Bets. What's going on, Tim?
Oh, we're finally getting into basketball season. Every team's got like 12, 13, 14 games under their belt. So we're starting to really see what these teams got, and we know what Denver has, and we know what New Orleans has, so we get to talk about it.
Yes, we do. Denver has a big guy named Jokić and a loss in their last game, and the Pelicans have everyone on the bench. That's it. All right. See you guys later. Have a good night. Okay, no, we're talking about Nuggets at the Pelicans. Nuggets are 10-3. Pelicans are a measly 2-12. We got the Nuggets minus 9.5. The total is a 229.5. Now, Nuggets were on a little run there. They're winning 8-2 in their last 10 games. They had won 3 games on the road. Bop, bop, bop. Sacramento, Clippers, Timberwolves. And then there was Chicago. And Chicago beat them at home in Denver on their own home court. They just are coming off of a loss to Chicago. So I think this is a little bit of a spot, don't you, Tim Earl? Don't you?
Just a little bit. And I like looking at this, and this works with good teams. It's not going to work with, the Nets got blown out, they should win no. The Nuggets are going to be a contender in the West. They are going to be the biggest threat to the Thunder. And I don't think it's going to be particularly close. I think those are the top 2 teams in the West, and there's everybody else. And when it comes to it, this could be a good double-up spot, too. I like the Nuggets to get off to a fast start, especially when you lose to the Bulls as 12.5. I even saw some, I think it closed at even 14.5 point favorites for the Nuggets at one point. Because I remember when I was capping the games, I saw 14.5 went, probably not going to lay that. And a good thing
I have it closing at 12.5. They did not cover 12.5, and it went over 241.5 is what happened in the last one.
Yep. So with them losing, I think the Nuggets get off to a fast start. And I could see this as a double-digit game by halftime, and then I think they just blow them out. Even though historically they've had a little bit of problems with New Orleans. They did play them already this year once, though. They played them and won 122-88. So we know that we've seen them blow them out before. I see this one as a blowout game. So 5.5 full first half. It's going to be anywhere from 4.5 to 5.5 in the first half. I have not seen that line yet. This is kind of a guesstimation. It's 9.5 full game. I see this one as a double-digit game. And we've seen it 8 out of the 13 games so far. Jokić is probably going to get your triple-double again. And as long as
that's kind of been your baby this season. You've been cashing on that Jokić triple-double. But I know those can get pricey. So what's your cutoff point for the juice when it comes to a prop like that?
Me personally, I'm not going to lay over 130, 135. I know people who lay juice and have no problem with it. If you want to lay juice, go ahead. I don't like laying a lot of juice, and that's why you see me bet a lot of plus money. I don't like – you're never going to see me on the site with minus 140, minus 150, minus 160. That's not my style. That's not a good way to make money. So be careful with that. I like the good numbers. So if it's under 130 – if I can find it on a book under 130, I'm going to take it. If it's over that, at that point, I can't take it anymore. But I've bet it 13 times this year, and it's hit 8 times, so 8 and 5.
I have a girlfriend in town right now, and she was asking me, what do those numbers mean? So minus 130, for anyone who doesn't know, what those numbers are, the minus numbers, that's the price to win $100 is the way that I put it to her. It's basically the cost of winning $100. So if you spend 130 on that bet, minus 130 out of your wallet, that's if it wins, you'll get $100. So think of it that way. You don't want to bet $150 to win $100. You know what I mean?
You're not going to make money over the long run doing that.
Yeah, no, you're not. You're not. There's certain, like you said, there's certain spots where you're just like, I'm going to hammer this. I don't care what the juice is. Because some people will tell you, sometimes the juice is worth the squeeze, or you don't pay juice on winners. There's all kinds. But over time, yes, you do.
Yeah, you do.
The end. Over time, yes, you do. Okay, so my only thing, and look, I agree. I can't disagree. I'd be an idiot if I'm like, look, the Pelicans are low-key a really bomb-ass team. They're not, okay? They're all injured. They're banged up. They haven't had Zion, since he got drafted. 10
Pretty much,
years
yeah.
ago or whatever. Swear with that guy. Worst draft pick
He,
ever.
he was even injury prone at Duke, so
Yeah,
that was a big
he's too
question mark when
big.
we
And
drafted him.
a guy that I was crazy about that because it was him and John Morant at Murray State that year, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Weren't they 1 and 2? And I was
Yeah.
like, this is a mistake because he's going to ride your bench, and guys that big don't heal quick, you know.
Yep.
And for him to fully heal, which they're never really going to let him do, because as soon as he kind of gets healed, they put him back out and he gets injured again. Then, you know, like, so what's the point? You have like a bazillion-dollar player. He's like a paperweight, and a really heavy paperweight. His best game is when he blew out his shoe. Okay, so just the devil's advocate on the Pelicans, though. Last game was against OKC. They're a 14-1 team. Before that, they played a 9-6 Golden State. Before that, a 10-4 Lakers team. I mean, so they do really have the strength of schedule in their last 3 games.
They just get blown out.
Nuggets, huh?
They just get blown out against them all.
So that was the other part of my other part. Yeah. So there is a real strength of schedule here. 9.5 points feels like, you know, but what it came down to for me was that Nuggets are coming off a loss. To me, that was really what sealed the deal, was Nuggets coming off of a loss, and it's just not the spot. It's not the spot to go against them. So that is the free pick. So we gave you 3 in this one, everybody. So because we gave you 3 picks, we need you to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. And then come and check us out over at picksandparlays.net. That's where we keep all of Tim's premium plays. And guys, I was going through his stats at picksandparlays.net. We have a leaderboard, right? And it lists all the different sports that we offer, and then where all of our handicappers are ranked in those sports. Timothy Earl, number 3 over all sports at 52% over the last 3 days and the last 7 days. You're number 1. Oh no, that's number 1 in the NHL over the last 3 and 7 days. 7-5 is your record. Number 1 in college football over the last 3 days. 57%, 12-9, and number 2 over the last 3 days in the NFL. You're 7-3. That's 70%. That's a lot of money that you are putting into people's pockets, and also a crap ton of bets that you're making because you're a big volume bettor. Tell the people what you've got up at the site right now and what they can expect over the weekend.
You're going to expect a lot of plus money from me, especially when it comes to hockey, because I don't bet a lot of hockey, but when I do, it's plus money. And you're going to get a lot of college basketball from me this time of year. College football was good this weekend. NFL has been great all year. NFL is, well, I have my stats up for it, but I'm up like 11 units in NFL this year. And I know it's a different company, but I'm in the Pub Sports Radio contest. I'm 35-20 in that. That's second place. So
is that all football? What is it? Any picks?
It's a circuit contest, basically.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's awesome.
So, and coming off of a 5-0 week. So, my third 5-0 week of the year. So, really, really nice NFL season this year. So, happy with that one.
I love that. All right, everybody. We'll head over to picksandparlays.net. Bet with Earl Sports Bets. That's what the title is under, Earl Sports Bets. And don't forget, give us a follow at Picks Parlays on X. Follow our YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And ring that bell for notifications. Give the video a thumbs up. If you're looking for more of me, I'm Allie Burns. Find me on X at Plus Money Honey. He's Tim Earl. You can find him at Bets Earl. And until next time, we're rolling with the Nuggets. First half -5.5. Full game -9.5. And if the juice is reasonable, Jokić triple-double is a bonus play. That's what we got for you here at Picks and Parlays. We'll see you guys again very, very soon. Good luck, everyone.